Hey, yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news. Now, today we have... Hey, yo, man, we got some information on that huge Kanye video. You know, Kanye was on Drink Champs, okay? He was on Drink Champs, all right? Any Kanye interview, man, that's worth full coverage. It almost deserves its own video, but you know what I'm saying? We like to kind of keep it, you know what I'm saying? We like a full plate. We like a full plate over here. Anyway, Ocho Cinco talking about his bank account, man, proving Google wrong. DJ Academics and Freddie Gibbs, once again, man, the game found crying after a notorious. That's what they saying. You know what I mean? Found crying. I don't, we're gonna cover that. We're gonna cover that. And Joe Budden's ex Tahiri talking on whether the man has sex with other men. Hey, yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source Show. If this is your first time to the channel, man, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you're feeling any part of the content and you don't mind getting more of it, man. We drop a video every single day, man. So just in case, you know what I'm saying, we always keep you on deck, give you good conversation starters. You follow what I'm saying, man? The subscribe button's waiting for you to tap it. Notification bell's on deck, waiting for you to touch. So go on and give it a touch and hit that like button if you crack a smile throughout any part of the video, man. You see what I'm saying? Anyway, my bad. Let's get started. Look, Joe Budden. All right, let's look. Joe Budden has trolled all of you. Right? Yo, don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that, please. Okay? Joe Budden made a statement yesterday. My man said, I'm bisexual. My bad. Your man said, I'm bisexual. How do I report this? But the timing of his statement in that conversation gave the sense that, like, he was trying to make a point more than he was trying to say, yeah, this is me now. I'm coming out. You know what I mean? Like, he ain't jump out the closet with this joint, right? It's all about context, okay? But, of course, social media took the joint because, you know, social media has its own bent, right? Social media has its own thing that it wants to try to push into everybody's face and try to tell everybody, this is what everybody is doing. And so social media ran with this particular whatchamacallit. And I'm sure Joe Budden is like, whatever. Everybody knows what I mean. I don't care. I'm suddenly now trending, okay? Here's the thing, man. As we said, many of the media outlets that are big on pushing specific narratives ran with the statement, completely out of context. Wait, did I run with it too? I might have. Look, Joe Budden likes to troll. This we know, okay? Now, his ex, Tahiri, figured out now is as good a time as ever to throw this out there. And she stated, quote, Joey may be a woman beater. That's quite a way to start her statement, right? Joey may be a woman beater, but he is far from bi. And Vado better stop calling me, DMing me, and popping up to my old crib. I'm just saying. I put the past behind me. Thank you, therapy. Then why are you bringing up that other stuff, sis? And my bad. She continued on and said, phone, please stop ringing. He's a calculated person, a smart person. So smart, it hurts him a lot of times. Close quote. You know, a part of smart is timing. You know what I'm saying? You don't even have to be book smart or academically smart. If your timing is perfect, right? You could have the world at your fingertips with an elementary school education, man. Real talk. You follow what I'm saying, man? I find it odd that some of the biggest world changes didn't complete college. I mean, it allows you more options and whatnot. But look, far be it from me to tell you not to go. But the main thing in life, be good enough at something. So good that they look for you, man. Don't chase cash, okay? Be so good at what you do that you have people chasing you and you have cash chasing you. Are you following what I'm saying, man? My bad, that's a side note. I digress, okay? She said, quote, nah, I would have known. But she's still talking about whether he's bi or not. She said, nah, I would have known. We did things and I'm submissive. Only in bed, though. I'm like, oh, so you're a pillow princess. Okay, I get it, okay? She said, I'm submissive. I think that's what they call it, a pillow princess. Let me know if I'm right or wrong. I think it's called a pillow princess. Anyway, if those of y'all that don't know what pillow princess is, can someone help us in the comment section and provide a little explanation of what that is? I don't feel like going into it right now. If pillow princess is the word. Anyway, she said, I'm submissive. So that's a hard pass. No point intended. Close quote. I mean, LOL, close quote. Okay? I'm like, that's crazy because she said no point intended. I think she meant no pun intended, but no point intended? I'm wondering. Was that intended? Anyway, back in 2005, the game broke away from G Unit, or rather, it was game over for the game, okay? The game just so happened to be in New York at that time when that happened. Word on the street was the game went up to Hot 97 after hearing that he was ousted, and the joint resulted in a shootout. Now, Jimmy Henchman associate Tef Stewart had gone to the studio with Game and sworn, right? I lost my place. Hold on for a second. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, Jimmy Henchman associate, right? What's his name? Tef Stewart? Tef Stewart, right? Your boy went to the studio with the Game and sworn testimony, according to sworn testimony that Stewart provided. It was interesting. It went like this. Where am I at? Let me see if I can pull it up. Okay, here we go. What did you at some point then meet up with the Game? Yes. They're talking to Stewart. Yes. How long after? Within the hour. And what happened? Without saying anything that the Game said. What happened? We were talking and he was upset, shaking up, crying. And after that, where did that happen? Where did you meet up? I don't remember the street, but I wound up in a cab. I mean, why is it going crazy? I wound up in a cab with him and we're talking and I was just upset to see him hurt. Okay. Close quote. He said, we were talking and he was upset, shaking up and crying. Listen. Okay. Folks are trying to make it sound like this 8'6" dude, right? Ninja, was sobbing with boogers running down his face, needing to be held, unable to complete sentences because he was so busy shuddering and sobbing. I mean, you know how it is, man. When you were separated from your gig, right? And you was flipping tables and cussing, the wind was blowing into your eyes. You see what I'm saying? So the joint got a little bit watery. You remember how that joint went down, man. You know what I mean? That man wasn't sobbing like the way they trying to make it sound. I mean, come on. You ain't seen the Game, man. The man is 8'6". I mean, just because you big don't mean you can't cry. But I'm just saying, sometimes you could be so upset, you know what I mean? Your eyes could be watery because you just hurt at the situation. Whatever. Anyway, look. How much time I got? All right. Look. You know DJ Academics and Freddie Gibbs, they've been having a little back and forth. I mean, you know, in my humble opinion, if you're having a back and forth with anybody, statements shouldn't go too far outside the characters involved. But there's always one person that starts dancing all over the boundary lines. You follow what I'm saying, man? Academic stated, quote, talking about Freddie Gibbs, his father is a police officer. Now, I just want to paint the irony of this whole thing. A kid who grew up playing with his father's badge, handcuffs, police uniform, and gun. He was a kid now playing with his dad's gun. I guess I could understand it, because if I was a police officer with a gun, I'd definitely let my kids play with the joint. And also took allowance that came from his father's police salary. Where else is he going to get the allowance money from? Went to an effing studio to make up a fake persona of being some type of gangster? Close quote. Was that a low blow? I mean, does it really matter where your parents, got the money from, where the salary came from, man? Just because what's their name's father is a pastor, right? Does that mean so-and-so talking about being an absolute whore isn't true, man? I mean, I don't think so. I don't think that's how it goes. Let me do my shout-outs real quick, man. Do I got any shout-outs on deck? All right, shout out to my girl Antoine's Palm. Shorty said, man, do you know what I had to go through to find you, fam? Yo, shout out. Yo, we appreciate the hunt, man. Those of y'all that have to actually go and type in Celebs source and the whole 9 yards, and y'all take the time to push them keys, man. Shout out to y'all. Much love to y'all. We really do appreciate that. You see what I'm saying? Tony Ogar said, yo, you gotta love when celeb answers the questions, right? Can you slap box? You think you could take on LL? I don't think you could, right? Will you do business with Jay-Z, right? Is Mulatto ugly? Nah, scratch that. She has nothing to do with the story, right? Sometimes that's how it is, man. It's like all the people in this head just be talking sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Although I don't have an internal monologue until we do these stories, you see what I'm saying? Shout out to Miss Coco BX. Shorty's always coming through holding us down, man. We definitely appreciate that. And my boy Andre Till came through and said, I got a few Jeopardy questions right last night due to your knowledge info that you dropped last night, celeb. Thanks, bro. I won 50. You see what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Andre Till holding it down, man. You know what I mean? You and Nathan Jones that said, yo, man, where the shout out, my guy? I'm here for the psych class. On time every day, Nathan Jones. Shout out to you, big dog. It's a psych class indeed. In fact, let's go right back to it. Look, oftentimes we want to know a celebrity's net worth, okay? I found this to be relatively fascinating. Many of us hop onto Google and type in the celeb, and then we type in the celeb's net worth. I mean, I be doing that, giant. You see what I'm saying? If you type in Ocho Cinco's net worth, you'll find that it says the man's net worth is a measly $5 million, right? Ain't it sad, right? That's right. Google states that the man is suffering in abject poverty. But the following was posted on the man. Hey, yo, take a look.
Google my net worth real quick.
5 million.
5 million?
It says 5 million.
We're going to get handed the phone here. All right, so Mr. Ocho Cinco has a lot of commas in his bank account, and I see something upward. Chad.
So what does it say?
Do you want to say the number?
Yes, okay.
I mean, you just got $15 million casually sitting in your checking account.
Okay, but I have a question. So how can someone explain to me where does the network, where does it come from?
All your assets, all your...
Everything, yeah, all your
Everything, right?
assets.
So why would it be that low? Is it, do they think I spend all this money? Do they think I fall in the stereotype?
I would think that would...
All right, so I found this to be relatively fascinating information. The man is like, yo, that is not my net worth. You see what I'm saying? I try to look out like, I wonder what they would say my net worth is. You know what I mean? But I couldn't find it. Here's the thing, man. Even listening to Kanye West last night, if you look up Kanye West's net worth, it says 1.6 billion, right? But he said he's worth 9 billion. I'm like, yo, that's a drastic difference. That's an $8 billion difference, man. That's ridiculous. You see what I'm saying? Either Google is off or Kanye's lying. And I see no reason why Kanye would need to lie. You know what I mean? Like, that's no reason. He was like, you could tell when someone's trying to do it for clout. You know what I mean? I didn't get the sense that he was doing it for clout. And finally, let's get right to Kanye, man, real quick, because I love Kanye, man. Kanye's the culture's cousin, okay? Kanye was on Drink Champs last night with the N-O-R-E, Noriega, okay? May I say at this point, Nori is a cultural treasure. I mean that in the truest sense of the word. Nori is the culture's treasure, all right? That dude right there, for me, it's like he beats out family members. You follow what I'm saying, man? Anyway, look, I'm low-key mad I don't know him. Listen, the culture's cousin Kanye West, right, was on Drink Champs, and there was so many nuggets that Kanye had for us. It was incredible, man. First off, right, and this is in no order of importance, okay? Because you know the love of money is the root of all evil. You follow what I'm saying, man? But, right, Kanye mentioned that he wants to live the kind of life that he does so much good for others that he could live literally anywhere. He could go anywhere and anybody would be like, yo, man, you can stay here free of charge. You follow what I'm saying? By the way, yay. You know what I mean? If you in a neighborhood, man, you know what I'm saying? And you need to disappear on the low, you know what I mean? Your boy Celeb got you. You follow me, man? Anyway, look, just hit us up real quick. Anyway, Kanye also said that he's at the point in his life where he could give some folks access to his $9 billion account and not be concerned if they empty the account because he'll just make it all back. Yo, do you know how powerful that statement is, man? That's not accidentally wealthy. That's intentional wealth. That is intrinsic awareness of one's value, man. It's often said that if you take a wealthy person's wealth, just because of who they are, they'll just make it back. You follow what I'm saying, man? Largely because of their sense of intrinsic self-worth. Am I saying that right? Look, if I ain't, man, help your boy out, okay? But what might have stood out to many was when Ye was asked to make a choice between Pusha T and Big Sean, to which Kanye grabbed the tombstone decoration and said, quote, "When I die on my tombstone, it should say, I deserve to be here because I signed Big Sean," right? Close quote. At that point, Nori, said, "I'm not quite sure of your pick, so it sounds like you're saying Big Sean over Pusha T." And Kanye replied, "No, I'm saying the worst thing I ever did was sign Big Sean." Now, upon saying that, right, Nori said, "Oh, that's a beautiful thing," and started clapping, which threw everyone in the room off. The moment was really priceless, I'm telling you, right? I would show it to you, but Revolt ain't trying to have all that, okay? Anyway, Nori claps. Everyone is confused, right? Like, why is he clapping? And Kanye said, "I said the worst. That is the worst decision I ever made." Nori is like, "Oh, you said the worst," scratching his head in amazement. Me, at this point, I'm falling off the bed onto the floor. Like, I love Nori 10 times more at this point. You see what I'm saying? It was hilarious. Then Kanye says, look, I know this man's mama. I changed this man's life. And both John Legend and Big Sean, John Legend sitting up in his chair looking over his newspaper like, the hell I do, okay? He said, both John Legend and Big Sean, when I ran for office, got used quick by the Democrats to come at they boy that tried to change their life. And that's some sellout-ish. And I don't rock with neither of them. And I need my apologies, close quote. Big Sean has responded, tweeting out, quote, I can't wait to go on Drink Champs now, close quote. Someone said, yo, I don't think anybody asked. Don't do that to the man. Don't do that. But honestly, my people said that. My people said that's the Drink Champs that nobody asked for. I said, don't do Big Sean like that. I mean, come on. You see what I'm saying? He said, I can't wait to go on Drink Champs now, right? And somebody else said, Kanye owes Big Sean $3 million, to which Big Sean replied, not 3, more like 6. I'm over here thinking, if Kanye doesn't give you that, I feel like it has nothing to do with the money nor the amount. Kanye probably has like 6 mil at the bottom of his laundry basket, man. Like in the clothes he already washed. You follow what I'm saying, man? The numbers most likely ain't a thing. I think it's the principle. We all know this, okay? Kanye already said he owes Beanie money because he came up with the name Yeezy. And he ain't even had to say that. Let me highlight this last piece, okay? And then you can go on about your business, okay? Even when Kanye highlights an issue with another artist, he made it crystal clear. He said, this ain't about fighting or killing or type of beef. None of that, right? He has differences of opinion that he feels strongly about. That's it. It's just like when we hear about differences, right? We're programmed to think the disagreements between us has to go into like beef. You know what I mean? Like with tombstones and crying loved ones. You see what I'm saying? Kanye said he has like issues with Jay, and Jay has issues with him. They have disagreements, and that's his brother for life. You know what I mean? Hey, yo, my man shouted out Dame Dash, calling him a true visionary, which is great for Dame. Jay-Z shouted him out last weekend, and Kanye is bigging him up last night. You see what I'm saying? Beautiful stuff, man, in the culture. You see what I'm saying? Look, Psalm 133. Behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity. Are you following what I'm saying, man? Yo, let us know what you think in the comments below, man. Did you see that Drink Champs interview? What was your favorite part of that interview, man? Isn't Nori incredible? I love that dude, man. I mean, to me, there ain't no wrong a man could do. You see what I'm saying? We already spoke about Freddie, Gibbs and the whole 9 yards. Do you believe that the game was actually sitting around somewhere crying? I don't think he was. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think the way they try to make it sound, I don't think that's what it was. Okay. And let us know your thoughts on the whole Joe Budden thing. Thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news.